What is going on, guys? My name is Mr. Miola and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. Today we're going to be looking at the TUKMC mod by Vazkey. Now this mod is the self-proclaimed slickest looking HUD you'll ever see for a while. Now if we hit F1, here we go. This is our new HUD. This is the HUD that this mod introduces to the game. As you can see, it lives up to its I guess its title of being the slickest looking HUD. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's actually a very nice looking HUD. Now this isn't the first time I've tried this mod spotlight. As you can see, I had a bit of issues trying to do this mod spotlight the first time. No, it had nothing to do with this massive crater. However, this was caused in the process due to spawning a wither, which was quite stupid. But I forgot to record my audio, which was pretty stupid. My mic was muted. But let's get back on with the spotlight. Now let's start off by looking at the bottom left. Unfortunately I won't be able to hold a pointer down there as my cursor is stuck in the middle of the screen, but if you look down the bottom left, as you can see, the what would you call it, the chat sort of area of the screen has been shrunken drastically to a very small portion of the screen, and as you can see, the writing obviously shrunken very much so, and it doesn't disappear. It actually stays there permanently, which isn't really too big of a deal, since I guess it's small, it's out of the way, and it doesn't really get too much in the way. Now if we hit tab as usual to start talking, we get up this little HUD here, and we are given a few little features along here. As you can see, one of them helps you post like Google searches, another creates shortened URLs for you to paste. The third, it even includes its own spell checker, which is fantastic. There are a few little extra features, but we won't go too into detail on those. Let's look just below the chat. We have an online, title with one. As you can see, obviously there's only one me online since I'm in a single player world. To the right of that, it says unarmored. And that is because, as you can see, I'm currently not wearing any armor. However, if we go into this chest, take some armor out, I've actually been curious to test. Okay, there we go. So we put a helmet on and we are at armor 10%. We put our chest plate on, 35%. Let's actually go into survival, because it looks as though our armor bar has completely disappeared from like where our hotbar sort of is. As you can see, the health, hunger and experience bars are all there still. We'll go over that in a second, but let's continue armoring up, and as you can see, a full gold, it leaves us 55% armor. So I guess depending on what strength armor you use, it will affect that percentage, I guess, as it goes. We're moving on to the hotbar just to the right of that. As you can see by scrolling, you highlight a different portion of this hotbar. I think it's a very nice looking, it's very, very sleek, very smooth, I think it's alright. It's very different to the vanilla style HUD, but it still stays very true, I think, which is it's nice. It's not too complex. We'll open up our chest and we'll take some stuff out to demonstrate a few more features. So let's highlight this here. This here is an enchanted sword. If you look in the hotbar, there's actually a slight purple haze behind the item, which is quite nice. There's also a durability in the bottom right hand corner of the item, which is 1562. Which I'm not going to go test out, but the shovel there's got 60 uses, and that's also enchanted. As you can see, it's got a bit of a purpley haze. Now if we hold control, it actually pops up with what enchantments are on this item. So as you can see, a wooden shovel has fortune 3 and efficiency 4. Our diamond sword has knockback 1, and you can hold control on anything and it'll give you the name of the item itself. And this also goes for renaming items with the anvil. It'll pop up with the chosen name that you've chosen for the item. So that's a very nice feature. We're going to test out, well, I'm going to show you this now. We're going to dig out this dirt that I've piled up here, and as you can see, if you look down again in the hotbar behind the dirt shovel, it's starting to go a bit of a greenish yellowish sort of color, and that is affected by the durability. So we'll keep digging, and as you can see, it starts going to more of a yellowish orangey sort of color. If we come down here and dig a bit more, we're now at 14 uses left, and it's sort of going towards a more red color. And as you can see, as we get to the last few uses, it starts getting very red, with 2 more to go, and it breaks and obviously disappears. So I think that's a very nice feature. I guess, helps you see what sort of durability your tools are at. I guess if you're not paying attention to the little normal durability bar, I guess it's useful for that, but I guess that's up to the user. Also, just to demonstrate the levels and how they're displayed, nothing too out of the ordinary there, as you would expect. You've got you might be able to see, there's like a tiny little number there which displays how many experience we have out of the certain amount that we need, which is 17. If you can see at the bottom of the right of the experience bar, it's a bit hard to explain, but hopefully you can see that. Maybe that's a bit better like that, because once you get to level, I ran out of potions, 15, then that level that number 17 does increase. My dog's going crazy in the background. But also with our disc here, we placed it in the jukebox, and it shows up with our little music icons there, as you can see, just above where my name was stated. We'll place that in again just so you can take a closer look at that. So it says, C418 cat, whatever. Next we're going to jump into our water, because we now have an air bar, which is slowly decreasing, as you can see. And this bar sort of starts changing color the slower you go, or sorry, the lower it gets, and starts spazzing out as you're about to see, as I'm about to be drowning, but of course I'm not that stupid, I'm alive. Next up we're going to go back into creative, and this is where this creator came from. By flying up here, actually we won't go over that just yet. Let's turn the sound down a little bit. Let's turn the music off, it's getting a bit loud I think, I'm not too sure. As you can see, just above the hotbar is my name, and right now we're walking around. However, if we turn into a sprint, it'll pop up that we're sprinting. If we crouch, it'll show up that we're sneaking. If we're flying, it tells us we're flying, and if we're falling, it's supposed to say falling. I'm pretty sure I saw in the mod description. But up here we have our wither. Now this is what caused this big explosion, which I sort of semi-filled in, but not entirely. I'm gonna fix that up a little bit. So let's change our game mode to normal. I'm going to regret doing this, and hopefully this won't be too bad, but if you start looking towards the top of the screen, we have a new health bar for our bosses, the dragon and the wither, which increases the percentage value of their health, which is a very nice feature, I think. Now I'm going to switch back to peaceful before he terrorizes my world yet again, because that kind of sucks. I got to fill that in now. Now, if you look to the bottom right of the screen, we also have a frames per second indicator. So as you can see, I'm sort of lagging between 15 to 30 frames. That's because I'm on a pretty crappy computer. It'd be pretty good to hold 30 frames, but oh well, what do you do? And to the right of that, it also displays that we're in a single player world, and we have a 0 millisecond ping, well, as you would expect, because we're in a single player world. We're not connected to a server. Up top, last but not least, we have another little display. To the left, it displays what biome we're in. So as you can see, we're in Extreme Hills Edge, and over here we'll be in Ocean. Now I'm not sure what the middle display, or that little 0102 is, unfortunately. I actually have no idea. And I couldn't really find in the mod description what it does exactly, which is unfortunate. And the furthest to the right, it says inventory 28. Now that shows how many free inventory spots that we currently have in our inventory. So as you can see, we have 28 spots, and it displays 28. So if we start filling our stuff up, it will decrease to 25. Now you may have heard a little sort of ding as I grab these items, and that is because every time someone posts a comment or something pops up in your message panel down the bottom left there, it notifies you, which I think is a very nice feature, because I always miss comments when I'm playing on servers and people decide to talk to me. I completely miss it, so I think that's very nice. Now for the next part of the mod spotlight, I've come into my native server where I'm currently doing a new Let's Play. Now this mod also is able to be used in multiplayer worlds. As you can see, it doesn't cause any issues. It's not hacking, it's not illegal, you won't break any rules, so nothing to fear there. But I did want to demonstrate a few of the server-side features that this mod introduces. As you can see down the bottom left now, there are 2 people online. A wild Wookiee is on the server with us, so 2 people online. It's sort of just to demonstrate how that works there. As you can see also on this screen here, it displays the ping that every member on the server is experiencing. As you can see, my ping is 354. That is because the server is hosted in America, I believe, and I have pretty shit internet connection, so that's not exactly a good ping, but what do? There's not much I can do really. And as you can see, we are currently, I don't know if you can see in the bottom left, but we're kind of having a bit of a chat down there. Our Wild Wookie is filming his LP, and I'm filming a mod spotlight. But that's all this mod introduces. I hope you enjoyed the mod this second time round that I've attempted to record it. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Don't feel forced. The one thing you should feel forced though, the one thing that I'll be very offended if you don't listen to me and don't do, is having a nice day. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.